So a lot has changed since I made my last video. On Monday, I had TACE, which is where the doctor does localized chemo to the tumor on my liver. And so beforehand, he did an MRI to make sure he knew exactly where the tumor was, so that when he did the TACE, he would have a guided MRI, but he wanted to see exactly where it was for him to put the catheter in. And after he had dismissed Kevin to the waiting room, he told me while I was laying on the table that the MRI that they had here in Germany was very detailed, and it revealed more metastases than I had thought. And so he told me that there were 4. And so he, and just as he had told me that, I had also had another medical complication right beforehand. And so I was just in there alone with a bunch of German-speaking medical professionals, and Kevin wasn't with me. And I was just thinking of how grateful I am to be married to someone so wonderful and to have had all these 5 kids, and that the Lord has been so gracious to me. And I was just thinking that I'm going to be going to heaven sooner. And so then he wanted to see if my lungs and other parts of my body had metastases, and they did not. And I'm very grateful. So it was a local anesthesia that they gave me. And so I was awake during the whole procedure, and it wasn't very painful. But the doctor did tell me that I'm getting too skinny on my vegan diet, and to really fight the cancer now, I need to eat more. I need to make my diet broader. So after the procedure, they wheeled me to a room where they let Kevin come see me. But Kevin was smiling because the nurse had told him that I was doing well, and nobody had told him that I had more metastases. And so I had to tell Kevin for the first time. And I noticed he was starting to get pale, and I was just crying, and we were so sad. And then after that, we had to sit in a waiting room, and then I had a CT scan, which revealed there are no more metastases. It's only localized to my liver. And then, so that night, we met with the doctor, and he's world renowned. He has certificates all over his wall for being the best doctor, and there's ones from China, the United States, the European Union, Germany, Switzerland, everywhere. And he's really well known, and he's really good at what he does. And so we went into his office to hear how the TACE went, and he said, this is okay, this is good news. I'm glad you did not have infused chemo in the United States, that TACE is the way to go here in Germany. And he's so glad I'm here in Germany. And he said, we're gonna take care of this, and we're gonna send you back to take care of your 5 kids, and you're gonna be cancer free. And he said, I need you to fight this, and we're gonna kill it. And with the infusions you're getting at Infusio, I have confidence that this is gonna work. And then he said, I need you to fight for the cancer, and so you can go back to your kids, and also so you can keep my statistics high. And Kevin said, all right, it's a win-win. And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do it. So, and then we were still sad, of course. And Kevin read to me from the Psalms. He read to me Psalm 19 and Psalm 34, and it just gave me such peace. And I just feel like that the greatest thing in all my life is having a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I'm so thankful for the Lord Jesus. And so then the next day, I came back into Infusio, and I talked to Dr. Bijan, who's just a great doctor, and he's in it to cure people. He's not in it for the money. And there are a few doctors like that, including one of my dear friends. But so I told him, and I started getting choked up, just telling him that I now have 4 liver metastases. Well, Dr. Vogel tased one of them, so I still have 3 more. And Dr. Bijan said, don't be sad. He said, this is okay. With the dendritic cell therapy that we gave you, we're gonna cure your cancer. We're gonna make you cancer free. And he said that if the other doctor recommended more TACE, that I definitely need to do it. And he absolutely did. I have another TACE on Friday, and they want me to come back to Germany in 4 weeks and 6 weeks for 2 more TACEs. And Dr. Bijan told me that he has patients who are just like me, who've had other liver metastases, and they're cancer-free now. And he's had some that are worse and are cancer-free. And he said, we're gonna kill this cancer. Germany is #1 in the world for curing cancer. So we're gonna help you. And he gave me a hug. It was so sweet. And so we're just still reeling with the news, but we're hopeful. And Dr. Bijan said, just trust. And we are trusting the Lord. And I know that my days have been numbered before I was born. I was knit together in my mother's womb. Thank you for your love, prayers, and support. I am so thankful to all my family and friends.